going on, my PT peeps and my Walking Dead family? One Eyebrow back to talk about the Walking Dead mid-season finale trailer for Season 8. So it's Season 8, Episode 8, some discussion in theory, what's been going around, and just want to talk about it with you guys. I think it's pretty interesting, and I would love for it to happen, but obviously, spoiler warning, if you don't know what we're talking about, you don't want to know comic stuff about the mid-season finale, what happens in the comic, what may happen on the show. So again, spoiler warning, but for those who want to talk about it and discuss it, here we go, guys. But first, if you can, hit that subscribe button to help us achieve our goal of 100,000 subscribers. We post videos every day when we can about The Walking Dead, and I don't want you to miss out, so stay in the know by subscribing and getting notifications. But first, let's talk about the theory about what we want to see on the show and will it happen or not. Now, it stems around Aaron and Enid and where they are going in the mid-season finale. In this part of the trailer, you see Aaron looking at the truck and you see a mysterious figure coming around. I would love for that character to be a certain character that's MIA and hasn't really been in this series very much at all, but I would love for the character to have a bigger role in Season 8 and the Walking Dead series. But where is Enid and Aaron going? They're going to Oceanside, and I find it interesting that they're going to Oceanside already, because at this point when they were getting in the car and Aaron's like, pack some stuff, it could be a couple days. So they're getting in the car and they're driving somewhere. At this point of the war, Rick's team is clearly winning. They control a lot of the outposts, if not all of them. Negan and the Saviors are trapped at the sanctuary, and they're like, we need to win. So they go and they get in a car and they're driving somewhere to recruit another group. Now there's only one other group to recruit since Rick went back to the Scavengers and he recruited them for some reason, but either way, that's in a whole nother topic. Enid and Aaron are going back to Oceanside. They say it in the sneak peek, the thing that was leaked about the first couple minutes of the show or put online or whatever you want to call it, but they're going back to Oceanside. But they were winning the war. Why would you have to go get Oceanside? Why did you feel like you have to go get Oceanside? But they do. In the sneak peek, it's kind of cool. They're talking in the car. Enid makes a little wisecrack about her driving's better than Carl's. But Oceanside, the last time we saw them, Oceanside, some people wanted to fight. Rick and them had a truce. They ended pretty well, except for the fact that they took all their guns, and then they gave them to the Scavengers, like freaking idiots. But either way, the Oceanside is waiting in the winds, and we'll see. They're going to join their fight. I mean, come on, that's just a given. At some point, we knew they were going to come back. I'm excited that they're going to come back. And so that's where Aaron and Enid are going. I don't know if we'll see them in the mid-season finale, but we should see them in the second half of Season 8 either way, so we'll see what happens if they actually make it to them in the episode or not. Because in the trailer, we don't see Oceanside at all. We see Enid and Aaron in the car, stopped, and they're looking at something in the shadows. Well, a person comes around the truck, but in the sneak peek, the first 3 minutes or whatever you want to call it, Enid is driving and she turns off on a road and Aaron's like, where are we going? We're supposed to go straight to go to Oceanside. And she says, we have to go somewhere else first, get something for them. And they don't make it to Oceanside in that. But this is what I want to talk about right here. The shadowy figure there, it's a person. And could that be a certain person? This is callback season. Season 8 is the big callback season. And will we finally get the return of another character? We got Morales back, short-lived, but will it be Heath? I would love to see that. I don't know if it will happen. I'm not saying it'll happen. I'm just saying I would love to see it happen because Corey Hawkins is a great actor. Now, I think he comes back and he brings back the Whisperers with him. My link to the PPP card, the whispering. There's a whole bunch of different videos and theories about that. We have when we saw that episode in season 7, episode 6, we saw different things that made us think of all the whispers and the whispering and the theories that came out. And I found it interesting that a PPP means whispering in dynamic velocity. That would be interesting to put on a card. So why would they put that if it wasn't an Easter egg or a foreshadowing thing? But could Heath come back in this episode? He could be. There's no reason why it couldn't be him. He went in the middle of nowhere. They could be in the middle of nowhere. I just find it interesting that no one has asked about Heath, or Tara doesn't mention him at all. She comes back and they're all about Denise, and that's it. No mention of Heath, which is pretty messed up in my mind. But either way, Heath, could it come back? Yes, I hope so. I hope he comes back eventually. It could be season 8, season 9. But in the comics, where we're at in the storyline, this happens to Heath. Now, he's not there at Alexandria, obviously. And during this battle, we're going to see another battle in the mid-season finale, in the mid-season premiere next year. Someone gets their leg blown off, And could it be Heath? No, because he's not around unless he comes back. Unless this is him and they magically come back, and that'd be kind of crazy if that came full circle. Will someone lose their leg? Will they not? Maybe, maybe not. But either way, we'll have to find out. I don't know any information or spoilers about that. It's just my theory and discussion. But I would love for this to be Heath. It just looks to be one person. It could be a savior. It could be someone from Oceanside. It could be outside of that. It could be a lot of different things. But my theory, and I would love for it to happen, is that it's Heath. And would love to see that. How about you guys? Post your comments below. And if you're on Instagram or Twitter, give us a follow, guys, at the PT channel. We post stuff there all the time. Funny pictures, good stuff, information, Walking Dead community Facebook page and a group, PT channel page, Walking Dead mystery boxes page. We got a lot of different things on Facebook. The Walking Dead mystery boxes are doing very well. If you'd like to purchase one, we go through PayPal. You don't have to be on Facebook to get one. They're $38 each, free shipping. There's some things that will or will not be in your box, but most likely some of those will. Not all of them, of course, but we mix it up for some specific things that you may want. My Fight For Us book series is doing well as well. 4 books as we speak. Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, Kindle versions. Get your copies today, digital or paperback. Good stuff, guys. That's some badass art that I love to see on there too. We're going to do more and more pictures of that, and maybe a graphic novel down the road. There's the 4 books. Fight For Us, The Beginning, Reunited, Refuge, and Conquered. Pick up your copies today, and thank you for watching, guys.